Former Public Protector Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane inducted into the ranks of the EFF on Monday to pursue her political career. It's a career she says she's primed for, given her experience as public protector and in public service. Her ejection from office was a lengthy and costly affair, but she's been adamant about her performance and the injustice she believes she suffered. Advocate Mkhwebane joins us now. Good evening to you, Advocate Mkhwebane. Thank you very much for being with us. And I started to ask you before we get to the developments around your new path, your deputy, Advocate Kgaleka, received that vote in Parliament today, validated as your replacement. It was just after 4:30 this afternoon. What went through your mind about the announcement? And I was asking you whether you were actually watching those proceedings.
What I've seen is the objection by my political party as the fighter now. That's what I watched, and I would say good luck to South Africans, good luck to Parliament. So my focus now is my new political home, and we will have to make sure that when we oversee any Chapter 9 institution, we make sure that they indeed protect the public.
So what would your words of advice be to her? Of course, there's one more step to go before it's all official. What are your words of advice to her then?
I wouldn't comment on that. I think she was working in the institution. She's seen, let her continue to get clean audits. Let her continue to protect the South Africans. And that's all I would say. Thank you.
So you're in the ranks of the EFF now. Where do you see your role? I was reading an interview you did in the Mail and Guardian saying that it would be wise for the party to place you in a senior role. Advocate Mkhwebane, are you headed to Parliament?
I wouldn't comment about that. That can be asked to the leadership of the EFF. And that's what they twist and turn when Desiree, and it's so concerning that, I honestly respond to questions. I indicate, when I took the declaration, I indicated that I will serve the EFF at any role. With my expertise and experience, I would indeed gladly assist at any position which I'm deployed at.
Are you saying that that was incorrectly reported then, Advocate Mkhwebane, that it would be wise for the party to place you in a senior role?
It's unfortunately wrong, twisted ways. The question was, how would the EFF benefit? And I indicated that with my vast experience as the public protector in good governance, service delivery issues, I've issued a number of reports, and those reports, I would take them through. I will train a lot of the fighters so that they can understand and be able to perform their responsibilities, but to hold the public servants to account. And I even said, you know what, I will then be contributing a lot on policy changes, because now I know a lot of gaps in the system, or where we have legislation which is not at all assisting in the emancipation or liberation of the poor and the marginalized. Unfortunately, then, the headline reads something else, and the words are twisted as if I'm here for positions. I read my declaration, and I said I can be placed at any position by the movement, so that I can assist, I can continue to protect the public.
As you've just said, Advocate, you have all of this experience, and it was suggest from what you've said just now that it would benefit the party to give you a position where you can have that kind of high density impact that you want to have. Have there been discussions, though, around where you could go? I know that you read your declarations. I know, like with most political deployees, you all say you serve at the pleasure of the party, and you'll go wherever you are sent. Were there discussions, though, on how to really harness these skills that you are sharing with us now?
No, there was no discussion.
All right. Advocate, let's go on then to, the future with you in the party? It's just only a few days, and in that same article, actually, there was a quote around you talking about being wooed by other parties. In other words, you know, a lot of people wanted to poach you into their ranks, including the ANC. What was the nature of, is this true, by the way, and given what you've said now about the seniority question, what was the nature of the invitation to join their ranks?
That's lies again. ANC, I told the lady, the recording is clear, that I wouldn't want to discuss who are those political parties. The ANC is not one of them. And I mean, the ANC, how can they do that when they removed me and they were in cahoots with the DA to remove me? How do I then go and work with them? So what I would say is that for South Africans just to watch and see what you know, my next move will be, and where I will be working. So no, not at all, not the ANC. Yeah,
hence the question, given, you know, the back and forth and the position that you're in now. It was certainly a curious suggestion. So let's then think about and look to the future. What have the last few days been like since that announcement has been made? And what do you see immediately on your political horizon, your political work inside the EFF? We're coming up on election time.
You know, what is currently happening is that the EFF is busy consulting the communities, various sectors, engage various communities. I've attended one in Mpumalanga with Bank, where we were consulting with the Africans in diaspora. And there's still a lot of also engagements which we'll be doing with traditional leaders, the religious sector, farm workers, mine workers. So that's what I will be focusing on, meeting students and, you know, education sector, health sector. So that's what one will be focusing on.
Are you worried, Advocate Mkhwebane, that if, you know, it does happen that you are given a top spot, and we've seen, you know, people like Mzwanele Manye, for example, make it into the MP benches, that if you're given that top spot, it might buy you enemies inside the party, potentially lose the party dedicated members, those who might have been waiting there longer and possibly waiting in the wings for their chance? What assurances do you want to give them?
You know, I don't think it's fair to ask me that particular question. I'm here to help them. I'm here to serve the public, and that's all what I said. I mean, I've been working as a public protector for the past 7 years. My record speaks for itself. 3 clean audits, you know, 95% of the work. We've assisted the public who have been failed by the system out of that quagmire. So I would say to them, let's work together. Our focus should be the poor and the marginalized. So irrespective of where we serve them. And I mean, I said several times that being a public protector to anyone, you don't need a title to do that. You can protect the public wherever you are. And I'm willing to train them as well to hold various public servants to account, whether local, provincial, or national level.
Are you hoping that all of those who have been supporting you follow suit and also become fighters, Advocate Mkhwebane?
Yes, definitely, and I'm welcoming everyone and to join. And you know what I like about the EFF is that it's at the grassroots. I mean, it's working with the people. There's a labor desk. You have labor-related issues at work, whether public sector or private sector. They are there to help you. There's a GBV desk. The fighters are there to help. And I will also advise them, if it's possible, we have a service delivery desk where we can be able to assist and unlock these service delivery failures and deal with them directly. So I'm so excited to work with them, and I've been saying even to my family, a vote for the ANCs, a vote for the DA, because they were able to vote with them and got 2/3 majority to remove me. And they failed to do that with expropriation of the land and the nationalization of the mine. So I think I'm calling upon anyone who would want to be free as a black person to join the fighters.
Advocate Mkhwebane, thank you very much for talking to us tonight. Or should I say fighter Mkhwebane?
Fighter, Advocate Mkhwebane, yes. Amanda.
Thank you for talking to us tonight. Appreciate your time.